Christian group false C.A.N opposition to Muslim ticket. A group under the auspices of the Christ Shiloh Ambassadors of Nigeria has said there was nothing wrong in the All Progressives Congress presidential candidate Bola Tinubu picking a Muslim as his running mate for the 2023 presidential election. Tinubu, a former Lagos State governor, had picked a former governor of the Borno State, Kashim Shettima, as his running mate. His choice of running mate had been greeted with criticism from different quarters across the country. In a statement issued by the president of the group, Pastor Ade Odushola, and the general secretary, Pastor Felix Arawa, after their general meeting and made available to our correspondent, the group said religion should not be a yardstick to decide whom to vote for in the 2023 presidential poll. The religious group implored Christians to pull their weight behind Muslim ticket of Tinubu and Shettima, stressing that, in quote, democracy is a game of numbers and to win, every measure and all the calculations should be put in place, end quote. The group maintained that not all Christians were in support of the position of the leadership of C.A.N on the Muslim ticket issue. It read, not all Christians are members of C.A.N and not all members of C.A.N are in support of what its leadership are currently doing. Okay, the problem is, I think if anyone sees the rebuttal or the backlash towards APC with the presidential ticket or the Muslim ticket, it's not necessarily using religion as a yardstick or using as a yardstick to justify why one should be president. It's not that. The problem is the APC has chosen an approach that would push for more division. They have shown by picking a Muslim, they have shown that they would rather than using an approach that would actually unite Nigerians, they decided not to use that reconciliatory approach, as some would say, to actually consider another religion, in this case Christian, because that has been, and to think that their opposition are literally doing the same thing. So it's a thing where it's like, okay, fine, we're not saying that religion or being a Muslim makes you a better candidate. It is not that. It's the fact that you understand the context of division in the country and how their ethnic and religious lines where people do not agree. And the easiest way is it's like you're intentionally just choosing to create trouble for no reason. Because what is the point? And now the backlash has come. So what is the point? So it's like, yes, calculations, as they said, obviously you have to be strategic. And so maybe for them, they're saying that, you know what, their strategy is to have a Muslim ticket. But then if you're really thinking of Nigeria as a whole, you'll understand that, if anything, you pushing a Muslim ticket means that you're kicking out a Christian population that may not be in favor of voting for you. And it just shows that, you know what, you choosing a Muslim ticket is saying that you don't need Christians to win. Again, you might see it as you're trying to create interpretations, but you have to understand the context of division in Nigeria. And religion and your ethnicity are the biggest ways in which division is shown. And of course, understanding that it's the ruling party, right? The ruling party that has been in administration for 8 years, and their responses to situations and critical issues that are clearly caused by ethnic and also religious, bias and also and prejudice. There have been attacks that have been solely caused by that, and their unresponsiveness, their negligence, and their lack of proactiveness has shown and has further divided the people, because it's like, so what are you going to say? I mean, there have been different reforms, there have been different policies that have been tried to be, introduced and established, obviously through rejection. It wasn't, for example, the whole Roga policy, and also, the herdsmen situation. I mean, there have been policies to enable, and favoritize or put in favor one section of the country over others. And it has been happening throughout the years, and especially in Buhari's administration. So to think that the ruling party's 2023 candidate is sort of going in the same direction, it makes you think, oh wow, so this is the theme that the APC wants to go with. So that is where the problem is coming from. So it's like, okay, fine, but why would you just choose to make trouble? Like, it's like, this is the line that you should follow, and you decide, you know what, I'm not going to do that. Let me just go this other way, just because, for whatever reason that you have. It doesn't make sense. It's like it's very clear. You have the option to reconcile and bring the country together, but what do? You choose the opposite. So it does show that in their decision making, decisions like this, it's like we're seeing the signs now. When they make decisions like this is the first sign. So then if they're in power, and decisions that you would hope, okay, fine, is the most logical, straightforward, okay, fine, you know what, this is the best decision just for the peace, for everyone, to take everyone into consideration, you would know that would not be at the top of their priorities, and it is justified that people should react, because they should. It's as simple. Again, Christian group, C.A.N, not every Christian group falls under C.A.N, and not every Christian may agree with what C.A.N does, as this Christian group has come out to say. But everyone is their own individuals, and you have to choose for yourself what you want to do. But the fact is, when there's an option to make peace, when the option is there for you to prove that you actually are here to serve all of Nigeria, not just a section of Nigeria, and you choose not to go in that line of direction when nothing is stopping you, why? What is the reason? So then what they've done is they've perfected and created they've created room for people to start making up theories and even solidifying other theories and conspiracies that they might have had with the ruling party, because again, this is APC, right? So we already have conspiracies against the ruling party, which happens to be APC, and also conspiracies that have to do with their presidential candidate and their VP. So what can you say? Fact is, it's giving, and do you know what? Listen, for people, just don't be pressed about it. If APC or a party specifically does not align with your values and doesn't give you what you want, it's not a must. You must stick with the party, because again, you can't say, you know what, I like the party, but I don't like the candidate. Actually, I like the candidate, but I don't like the party. It doesn't matter. The candidate and the party, they're the same thing. They stand for the same thing. They endorse each other. It's like, it's a perfect lock and key. They are literally one and the same. So if a party is not giving what you want, it's not a fight. Go and look for another party and support. If it's not APC, it can be other people, other parties. You don't have to force them. And again, you can see it. People are leaving. The structure that they claim to have and they use as an argument against other parties is now failing for them, because now you have people resigning, people losing membership. I mean, decamping is not a new thing, but people are decamping and returning their membership because of the Muslim ticket. So you, as I guess a supporter who is not necessarily part of a party, looking for who to support, you don't have to. If a party is not giving you what you want, you have no obligation to still stick with the party. Well, put what you think in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.